Hey everybody, it's Oliver, and I want to give you guys an update on something that some of you still remember. Yeah, remember the Cybergoth outfit I'm working on? How do these goggles look on me? Do I look like I'm about to just mutate some people? Going green, the black and green? Oh, jeez. Is that what I look like with them on? They're fun. So people keep asking, what's up with that? Is that going to be a thing you're working on or what? I'm working on it, and I wanted to kind of go over the struggles with it. So I got this really awesome power bank from someone. Someone got it for my birthday, which is really cool. It's been very useful. It's been very good having a power bank so I can be out, I can charge my phone, I can charge other things. I don't have to worry about using my phone, and which sometimes I use my phone to record and do other things. So it's really great. So my thought was I could, plug in a wire. Let's get maybe a little less light. Kind of make this hold for editing. It's going right now. It's glowing. That's how it's supposed to be, and all that. This power bank is very smart, though. I don't know if you noticed. Over time, it doesn't glow because it's not drawing power at the other end. So if I plug it in to my phone, it should, in theory, there we go. Now it's drawing power. So now the light will stay on. So I'm trying to work a way to have the power bank have cables. Luckily, I got short cables to kind of test and try to see what brands work. So I'm still trying to come up with a way to have like wires coming across me. I would get long ones, very long ones. This one, and this wire and this power bank, the way it wants to operate is it wants to send power to something. That's what makes this light up. If it's not sending power to anything, the power bank saves power and doesn't let the wire glow on its own. So that's kind of the way it works with the couple of cables that I have. This one turns on too. I actually think I like that one better. Looks pretty cool, but doesn't stay. So I have to find a way to either get something that will draw power to put at the end of the cables, or get different cables that will just stay on, that just draw power, because that's not really quite working. I like the idea of doing this too. I don't need to do it, but light up stuff is just, it's just fun. I don't know, when you light something up and it goes, and that look really cool. I've looked at jogging equipment where they like wrap something. Those are very expensive. I wanted something accessible. I'm very practical. So something I was looking at was cables that I can also use to charge my phone. So I wasn't getting a bunch of stuff that was just for the outfit. I wanted it to be usable, but I think I have to look into stuff that is just light up. It's part of making the outfit I want to make. So that's one aspect of a thing I'm looking at. Another thing I'm looking at is the goggles. These are actually 3D printed by a friend of mine. So I'm looking into maybe getting something else to slide in here, because this comes off. And I can put in a different like lens thing. So that might be cool to like change that and put a different pattern in there that's like more noticeable or something fun. That's a minor thing that could probably be done. Then there's this thing. Then there's the old stretchy elastic thing. I've shown this in another video. And I'm not sure how I feel about the amount of green that is exposed and the amount of black that is exposed when I wear this. I think I want to cut this, but then once you do that, because that's very green and not very black, I think I want more black than green. Like that's just green with a touch of black, but I want to start cutting parts of this off, but I don't know if it'll work the same. I know I could like cut part of it and it would still work, but the thing about stretchy materials, once you cut it, like that's it. Like it's cut. The composition of it can change, and I don't want it to start to fall apart. You gotta commit to it. So I'm looking into different outfits to kind of try. I think ultimately I want to do 2 Cybergoth looks with black and green, which is more than I really wanted to have around. Okay. So let's see if I can get a shot of me giving you guys a free show here. See, it starts to stretch. It's definitely meant for someone with, like, you know. It's meant for, like, that kind of person. But I think it would look cool if it, I don't know, if I cut part of it. I gotta commit to that cut. Because another idea I had is, what if I was wearing, like, one of these? This is compression. What if this was green, and I was wearing black underneath, and did cuts, and had the green exposed? So that's the opposite of what I'm doing now, which is green on top of black. But yeah, if I cut this, how will it look? I like to test things. I want to know what it'll do before I do it. And I also have these boots, which the boots are really cool. They fit. I've worn them a few times. Someone got me these boots. They're awesome. I've definitely thought about swapping out the green for another, just going to black or anything, but I thought it looked so cool with the green on there. I'm definitely having an issue. It's a Cybergoth issue that I'm used to having as a goth issue when your blacks don't match, my greens don't match. So that's fun. Was not sure I was going to have to deal with that as an issue. Because, like, if you see the greens, they're different greens. Because this is more yellow, this is more green. I think I'm going to have to settle on more of a yellow-green, like Devastator. But I'm trying to figure it all out. That's where we're at. This gets hot. This gets warm. Jeez. Okay. So when I have another update, I don't know, hopefully you'll see it. But I don't know if I like this look, like as it is right now. I think it needs to be different. I think I need to cut it. This doesn't go up to the collar. Like, I want to rip it. But then it's going to be like my red one, which is just ripped and holy and... That is some lighting for this makeup thing. Okay. How close can I get? That is... Okay. Well. So here is some of the Cyber Goth makeup that I was looking to use. Moon, which this is very, very green here. So I'm not quite sure where I want to apply it because I already got my lips pretty black. So I'm actually going to apply it on my hand here. I'm going to just kind of try to get some on here. So when I used this before, it didn't really come off in the way I wanted to on my lips. Like, it's a lipstick. I realized I should have, use something else. So it comes off like on my finger okay now. But yeah, when I was doing it on my lips, it didn't really pop in the way I wanted it to. Or you could still see the red of my lips underneath. Let's do this. This is not how I would do the makeup if I was going to do Cybergoth. Maybe I would. Maybe I would just do a line right down. Right? So that was a little bit to be desired. However, this is only one half of what I'm doing. There's a whole other half because this is UV. This is UV eyeliner, but I really liked the way the makeup feels. Like it's really wet, which I like to work with wet stuff sometimes. So it's supposed to be like eyeliner, but what I like to do is I like to get it on my lips, which it's not really made for that, but see, you can get this kind of cool. This is not this is not a very good tutorial. This is just kind of me trying to show it off. But you get this cool like wet drip toxic look that I like. So it doesn't look like much now, but that's part of what this part of the video is doing, which I won't always have access to this, is that this is UV reactive. Now I've done some pictures with this before, and let me tell you, it is very UV reactive. It's really, really cool. So let's check this out right here. Let's get this light off. So I'm going to go dark. High. Look how, see how bright that is? Who wants a kiss? So for this reason, I love it. If you're going to go somewhere and it's going to be, you know, black light, it's amazing. As advertised, very UV reactive. So I love it, love it, love it, love it for that reason. I do like how this liner looks when it's, you know, just regular too. However, yeah, again, the lipstick didn't look so good. So that's kind of, know what you're going to use it for is kind of my recommendation on that. If you're definitely using it for blacklight, the moon stuff is great. So putting this piece together, the whole Cyber Goth look, I would love to use this kind of makeup for UV, but I also like the bright green of that liner. If anyone has recommendations on like what else to, you know, wear, that would be cool too. But like, man, does it ever just pop. It's having trouble focusing on me because I'm getting all weird in the face. Blah. Let's get that light back on so you can see how silly and stupid I look under the light. See it, how faint it is on my face versus like my hand. I got it darker because I did multiple layers. But then, very UV reactive. It smells weird. It smells like hot metal. There we go. Let's just get the light in my eye. See how it kind of looks now with the black and green. I would probably do that differently too, but all the green on my face. Really cool. Very, very cool. I should just do a whole bunch of footage of just me in front of a blacklight, drawing on my face. Oliver Graves draws on his face with a blacklight. The Oogie Boogie Man. Oh, ah, ooh. I know you were thinking it, come on. It's the eyeliner. It's liquid eyeliner, I'm pretty sure. It does work really well for other stuff. Like I do put it up in my eyes. Because that is something I do sometimes. Is I like to get it really messy. So I've tested this. I'm almost out of this. Moon, you should send me more so I can try this out more. I like to drip and mess. Should do like one of these. The thing about this is that I'll never do it the same each time. Like it would just be really different every time. It's like someone came in my eye. Definitely feels weird in the eyes. There's a little tingle, but then again I'm a little dehydrated. But I can kind of feel that a little bit. versus like other makeups. I don't know if you like feel them, but let's see. It could be the black light in my eye too, but all this would really not be here. Ooh. Well, this just got interesting, didn't it? Hi. So that's under the black light. Let's get the regular light back on so you can see how green it is. See how green it is, see how kind of it's applied. It's starting to dry already. Love doing with this though. This is kind of, but I'm looking for makeup. I like what Moon has going on. What an unprofessional video, but thank you for checking it out. Thank you for those that have been helping me out and still exploring all this so I can update you more on Cyber Goth Oliver.